Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So today we got a very interesting show, and it was really prompted by a poll that we put up on the channel about an hour ago, where I asked the audience, I said, who was a better player at 21 years old, Kobe Bryant or LeBron James? And out of the 1,400 voters, please make sure you guys are going to vote and leave a comment on it, 77% of them said Kobe Bryant, while 23% said LeBron. And I also want to point out that we're not fans of LeBron over here, so some could say maybe the percentages will be a little bit skewed. But let's go through the comments here. One person said, 21-year-old Kobe was a savage. Why you do LeBron like this? Another person said, Kobe was winning championships at 21. Another viewer, at 21, Kobe was sharing the ball with Shaq. LeBron had to share the ball with no one. I would say they were similar, but Kobe had more polish, in my opinion. Another person says, this might be the dumbest one yet, Charles. Kobe had Shaq at 21, LOL. What does him having Shaq have to do with how good he is? Another person says, you do realize that Kobe at 21 was, Kobe realized that at 21 was the 1998-1990 season. 1999 season, no, it wasn't, buddy. Nah, bub, you're wrong. You might want to go check those numbers again. Another viewer said, Kobe destroyed the Kings and Spurs in the playoffs at 21. Another person said, is this really a question? And it kept on going on and on and on and on and on and on, right? One other guy said, they're both great, but give me LeBron, right? So I decided to go look back at their careers. So I didn't even ask, what year was Kobe Bryant 21? And that was in June, right? 2007, that's when, June 7, 2020, Kobe was 21 years old, and LeBron was 21 in December of 2005, right? So let me go look at LeBron's numbers in 2005. So that year, LeBron James averaged 31 a game on 48% shooting from the field, 33% from the three, was 74% from the free throw line, while getting you, I believe, his rebounds. So yeah, 7 rebounds a game. 7 rebounds a game, 6.6 assists per game, right? With a box plus minus of 3.5, right? And only 2.3 turnovers. That year, Kobe Bryant, he was scoring 28.5 points per game on 46% shooting from the field, 85% from the free throw line, with 5.9 rebounds, 5 assists, while getting you, 1.7 steals. I didn't check LeBron's steals. Kobe didn't have that many. How many turnovers did Kobe have a game that year? I think 3 turnovers a game with a box plus minus of 5. Box plus minus of 5.4. So Kobe actually had a bigger impact on winning with his team. But here's the difference. Beyond the fact that Kobe was a spectacular playoff performer, during that period, Kobe was also playing with Shaquille O'Neal. And I think that that's really important to point out. Kobe was putting up those numbers while he had to defer to a certain extent to a prime Shaq. And he still found a way to be extremely, extremely effective. People don't realize Kobe Bryant is really, like I say, y'all don't realize Kobe is really, really good, guys. Do you know Kobe Bryant is really, really good at basketball? Do y'all know do y'all know how good of a player number 8 Kobe was? Do y'all know just how good of a player number 8 Kobe Bryant was? Number 8 Kobe was really, really good at playing basketball. Really, really good. Like, really, really, really good. If you look at their playoff numbers, LeBron was averaging, I think that's the year he made the playoffs, I believe. So he averaged 30.8 points per game on 47.6% shooting, 74% from the free throw line, getting you 8 rebounds, 5.8 assists. He did get 5 turnovers, which is quite kind of high, but he did have 1.4 steals per game with a box plus minus of negative 3.8. If you look at Kobe Bryant, that year in the playoffs, what were Kobe's numbers? So that year he was averaging 29 points a game on 47% shooting from the field, 33.3, 82% from the free throw line, getting you 7.3 rebounds, 6.1 assists. He did have 3 turnovers. He was getting 1.6 steals, and Kobe's box plus minus that year was 13.3. Kobe's box plus minus in the playoffs that year was 13.3. People think that Shaq carried Kobe. You can't carry somebody, and we both got the same amount of weight on our backs, bro. If you're carrying 200 pounds on your back and I'm carrying 195, bro, you're not that much stronger than me. You're not. So I think this is a pretty interesting debate. Who was better at the age of 21? And if you had to ask me, I'm going with Kobe Bryant every day, all day, every day. And I'll tell you why. First of all, Kobe was a better perimeter shooter. He was a better defender. He's more clutch. And he has an ability to play better with a big man than LeBron does. I think if you pair LeBron with the Shaq, I'm not sure how it works exactly. Because at that stage in their careers, for LeBron to be effective, he needed to play with a lot of shooters. And he didn't like playing with a lot of players that would clog up the paint. Even Zydrunas Ilgauskas, I can't even say his name, he would stretch the floor and hit threes. Shaq ain't hitting no three at all. So Kobe had to be an exceptional mid-range shooter, which he was. Now, Kobe did have the ability to play one-on-one at times, but even when you double Kobe when he played by himself, you saw him average 35. When you can key in on him, the guy averaged 35 in a season. That's when you could double him. You could double the guy and he'll give you 35 a game, bro. Like 35 a game, son. 35 a game, bro. 35 a game. So I think that this is a really good question. And you could do this for every single year. 22, 23, 24, 25. You can just keep going on and on and on and on and on. Some LeBron fans try to make, is this a question because Kobe played with Shaq? That doesn't affect Kobe Bryant's greatness. But what I do know is that Kobe would have had better numbers if he had a team like LeBron James, where he's not sharing the scoring load with anyone. It's just him. Do you know what his numbers would look like? This is the thing that people don't realize. You know how many points Kobe Bryant would have finished his career with if he didn't have to play with these guys? In terms of just looking at individual statistics, it would have been crazy, right? Absolutely crazy stuff. So I think it's a pretty interesting. I think it's an interesting debate to have when we look at these guys at that point in their careers. The games were totally different, but you know, they were both very athletic. LeBron was more athletic than Kobe Bryant, but Kobe was more polished of a score. Like, it was clear, right? LeBron, the defensive game plan was make a wall and force him to shoot. There was no real game plan for Kobe. Maybe you would just say maybe encourage him to take bad shots, but even then, he was making bad shots. Go look at his field goal shooting percentage that year. I mean, in the playoffs that year, Kobe Bryant shot 47%. You consider that stopping somebody? He shot 32% from three, but he only attempted 2.1, so it's not like as if he was hurting the team. But his box plus minus was 13. 13. And he was coming up clutch. So y'all know who I'm going to roll with, but I also want to hear from the audience. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you guys on the next show, and I'm out. Peace.